There we go. Sorry about that. Hello. Welcome. Just getting everything all ready. Sorry about that thing earlier. Basically, I tried. I basically just tried doing But yeah, my microphone wasn't working. My phone's about to die. I want to be here. Watch it on charge or whatever. I don't know. Do something. I'm so hyped for this game. I've been following it for ages. Ever since it was first announced. There is one thing I am interested in though. Into the Unknown blog. Okay, nothing changed. Okay, never mind. Can I log in? Angels are coming. No. Oh well. Cool. Oh yes, of course. Sorry, yes, of course you can have moderator. I mean, I moderate your chat, so it doesn't make sense. There you go. You have moderator. Cool. Right, we're just gonna wait for a few people to pop in. Hopefully, shouldn't be too long. I'm also gonna try not to swear because I beg your pardon. Because oh yeah, should turn on my noise suppression. Mainly because it could be the reason why my live chat keeps on getting disabled, but hopefully it isn't. Right. Hopefully we can get all the people that I want. Well, when I say want, as many people as we can. There's some particular people who I know who would love to watch this, but maybe they can't make it, which isn't a problem. Let's just hope they can, yeah? Right, sorry. I'm just trying to sort out things. I'm not going to start the game. What I'm going to do is, if I go onto stream and do this, we're going to get the game up now. Because, when I launched the game, I've already set it up, I haven't done anything with it yet. On the trailer, they kind of showed the launching of the game, and that was it. Basically, you give... Oh, I'm English. There you go. English. For the best experience possible, we recommend wearing headphones. Maze theory. This! Oh, crap.
I won't respond.
You can't hear it! No! Juicy. Video quality. Excuse me, 1080p. High. Subtitles on. Ooh, the music. Ooh. High quality. Everything's going to be high. Of course it is. That is... Okay, everything is very loud. Oh, hang on. Oh, fuck. Oh, well. I get to do the... Oh, no, I swore. The only reason why I'm so cautious of that, because live chat can get disabled. Okay, it's all... Yeah, this. It's just so cool. Woo! Right. Hello all. Cool. Let's do it. Just gonna check if one particular person's here. Cool. Hello, hello, hello. Right. New game. Let's fucking do it. Let's do this. Let's do it. Please enter your pattern to unlock. Okay. Sorry, hang on. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Something! Stop! Stop! Okay, we seem to be good. I mean, you're taking your time, but okay. Ah, here we go. Petronella Osgood, remote override. Osgood is in the game, I fucking love that.
Lawrence, at last. Oh, the way you've been avoiding my calls, anyone would think I was your mother. This isn't your mother, by the way. Well, unless there's been a horrendous mix-up with a time fracture.
Ah, that's a nice little shout. That's the, immersive experiencing I'm going to.
Which means Lawrence is still missing.
Yeah.
Okay, I've not got long, so just listen. I've a funny feeling an old friend of mine made sure this phone fell into your hands, which means you're the right person for the job. The job being, find Lawrence. I can't stress how important that is. Think yellow highlighter and circled in red several times. Yes, that's important. Right, my friends call me Petronella. You can call me Osgood. I'm an investigator, looking into the odd, the unexplained, anything on Earth or even beyond. And I've only just realised what a massive remit that is. No wonder I need your help. You and me are going to sift through clues, codes, and face some terrifying enemies. Sound like fun? Look, gotta go. But I'll be in touch, because you and me, we've got a game.
We've got a game. Thanks for taking my call. Now let me tell you what this is all about. The phone belongs to a man named Lawrence, who's connected a rather famous person of interest. Problem is, Lawrence seems to be missing in action. What's this? Golden, how can you not know about this? This is the new Doctor Who game, The Lonely Assassins with the Weeping Angels. It takes place after Blink. How can you not know about that? I thought I told you. Intriguing, how can I help? Can't you investigate this? I'm gonna be nice, because I like Osgood. I need to find Lawrence. Lawrence is the guy that gets creeped out with Sally. Yeah, the DVD guy. Sorry, I'm just hair. It's okay. So you can help me by going through this phone. There's maybe clues in it where he's gone. Where do I start? Hang on, I may have something useful for you. I've installed a scanning kit on the phone. It'll highlight any potential clues, if it works. Best give the kit a bit of a test drive. You're quite the tech whiz. You're too kind. It's just a simple recovery tool, nothing too complicated. Let's start with getting a picture of Lawrence. He's bound to have one somewhere on his phone. Find a picture of Lawrence? Got it. When you spot anything of interest, like his picture in this case, the scan button will turn yellow. Tap it to activate the scanner, then place your finger on the screen and drag it around to capture all the data till the progress bar fills up. If you hear a strange noise, you're doing it right, then you got a clue. Do send me any clues you find. Oh yes, I've added a handy tracker just in case you get stuck or unsure of what to do. To access it, tap the icon at the top left of the home screen. So now, the first clue you need to find a photo of Lawrence. Gallery. Photos. Very awesome. Yes, pint a bit. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, food. Landscapes. Landscape. Yeah. Awesomeness. Yeah. Love those feet pictures. Cats. Feet. Yeah. Lawrence! Got it. I want to see the rest of these photos. Okay, that was it. I think I got the picture. Excellent work. Since you scanned the photo, could you send it to me? Upload! Woo! Restoring browser. Restoring chats. Restoring mail. Restoring calls. Mail and approximately knowledge that it's him. Alright, got it. There's clearly more files there, but they're corrupt or something. Odd. Okay, so what do we do now? Yeah. See if you can find out more about Lawrence and what he's been doing recently. Might give us a clue as to where he's gone. What do you already know about Lawrence? Not much. Male, in his 40s, worked in a shop that sold old books and rare DVDs, now owns said shop. Also runs a movie club, it seems. Is he in some sort of trouble? I should hope not. But from what little I've detected on his phone, there's a chance he might be. Tell you what, we find him, I'll deal with him. Then you can be on your well. Deal. Deal. Very epic. I just love this. So I need to go through all of it. If you find anything interesting, just scan it and I'll have a look. Good luck. Cool. Browser. Oh, Into the Unknown. Oh, sick! It actually has Into the Unknown. It's gone back in time, but... Oh! You can actually, like, access his website. Oof. Clue found. Yeah, disappearances, all sorts. Oh, wait. Oh, my... Something popped up on my screen. Had to do that now. Oh my... That's just rude. Mo! You're bailing again, Larry. The campaign's been on pause for weeks. I know, sorry, but what work's in the way and I have other things going on. Maybe go ahead without me, just this once. What? You're our only healer, plus Tom's a complete murder hobo. It'll be chaos. We should kick him out of the group if he keeps that up. See, this is why we need our cleric. He's an infinite wisdom. We'll just have to aim for a session after Daz's party. Are you sure you're okay with the planning, since you're busy and all? Positive, I want to make up for everything. If you insist, alright, tell me if you need any help, yeah? You got it, Mo. Psst! You got everything ready for Daz's birthday? Yep, stuff should get delivered by this weekend. Excellent, mate. You're the best. Can hardly wait. Hopefully anyway, you'll never know with Hendrix. Give me the data! Well, that's just rude. I need the data! Your pop-ups are travelling through time too. Mohaha, no more heals for you. Okay. Wait, how many packs are you getting? Getting a keg. Yes, he hates the prize, but the keg will definitely make up for everything. Did I mention you're the best? Only every other day, lol. The modesty on this one. Just saw the list of stuff, mate. Disco Ball, you're a proper legend. I know, I'm the best. Hiya, mate. Party day is almost here. Need any help bringing the stuff on the day of? Might help myself to the keg first. Larry, don't leave me hanging, man. Larry, what's going on? I'm just trying to give Dad a decent birthday. Serve me right for depending on you, I guess.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, man. I just got back and Dazza told me about Nats. You must be like crazy worried. But she's gonna turn up. You probably thought I was well out of order with my texts about the party. But obviously, I'll take care of all that. You need to focus on finding Nats. And hey, I'm here for you, Loz. Whatever you need. Even if it's just a talk. Don't be one of those dinosaurs who thinks talking about problems a mug's game. It helps, man. I should know. Listen, I'm gonna give you another bell later, okay? And we'll find her, yeah? You and her, you're gonna be together forever. Alright, later.
Mate, sorry about everything again. I'm here for you, know that, right? Call me if you need anything, whether it's a bite to eat or just to take your mind off things. I can be over in a flash. Okay, I want to check with you. Popped by earlier, but weren't around. Good to know you're out of the house at least. Left some stew your mum cooked. Let me a postbook. Please take care of yourself. Sorry, mate, I know it's hard times, but don't go silent on me, yeah? You're worrying me, man. If not me, then ring Dazza, Hamish, or anyone really. You know we've got you. Larry, please talk to me. If no one's seen you in days, so where are you? So did something happen to his... Yeah, I don't think he's with Sally anymore. Hey Sally, hope I caught you before your flight. Just wanted to wish you luck. You'll do great things in America, I know it. The world isn't ready for Sally Sparrow. We got everything covered here, I promise. But don't forget us once you've got a big, exciting life going on there. Oh, Larry, don't be so dramatic. Ah, Sally. I'm just moving across the pond. It's not the end of the world. But thank you, Larry. I know I am leaving London and the store in capable hands. I've never doubted a nightingale. Promise I'll make you proud here. I'll send you a postcard to you peasants when I make it big here. Oh, shush. Ah, that's lovely. Henrix. Cool. Kathy! Wait. Oh yeah, it's all one minute because Kathy got taken, didn't she? She got zapped back in time. Happy birthday, Kathy. It feels odd to say that again. I miss you, Kathy. I miss you so much. There's so much happening now that dredging up old memories. I wish we spoke more, especially after Mum and Dad passed. More than just me phoning you whenever I needed a place to stay. I know I can't change things, but I just want to be your dumb brother again. You were always the smart one, and I was... Yeah, I'd give anything to go back to that. To have you here. Hello? Kathy? No, I'm sorry, this isn't your sister. I didn't mean to interrupt, but, well, there's no easy way to say this. My name's Graham. I'm the current owner of this number. Graham? Is it Graham from Jodie? Oh god, my apologies, Graham. Okay, cool. Should have known that the provider would sold her number by now. I'll stop. It's alright, really. I'm sorry for your loss, mate. Thanks, Graham. I appreciate it. Listen, you can keep sending messages if you want. I won't read them, promise. That's awfully generous of you, but it's alright. Probably should have said those things when I could. Anyway, I understand. The offer still stands if you change your mind, though. I'll remember that. It's no problem. Well, hope you have a good day, and sorry about interrupting you. Aww. Let me in! Right, let's go to Osgood. Upload some clues. This isn't terribly encouraging. What's up? We've got 8 people here at the moment. This is awesome. The item you scanned... thank you for doing that, by the way. It doesn't really fit with any of the existing data we've found so far, which means we can't use it to uncover more data. Should I keep going then? Absolutely. I'm convinced this is significant somehow. It might not help us recover data, but I think it's a lead worth following. Keep going, I'll let you know if anything interesting come up. Metapology! Upload! Nah, sounds like an important... Nat sounds like an important person to Lawrence, and sounds like something happening to her. Poor woman, and poor chap. At least he had friends to lean on. Yeah, thankfully. No one should have to go through difficult things alone. But if he's lost his phone, it makes me question if he took up their offers to help. Say, is there anything on who Nat is to Lawrence exactly? Knowing that there will be a bigger lead. Corrupted chat. Aha! Progress! Great, the items are useful? Well, useful is a relative term, but the items are more like fragments, really. The two pieces you scanned connected to each other. Interesting, but no new files then. No, not yet anyway. We still don't really know where this leads. We'll get a better picture when we've got all the pieces, so keep calm and carry on scanning. Sounds like a good plan. Give me the data! Clue found. I went with Flint. Okay. Dear Mr. Nightingale, I write regarding the recent renovations on my property. I understand that the construction works can cause inconvenience to those around, and for that I apologise. That said, I must ask you to refrain from harassing me any further. What I do on my property is my business, and I am well within my rights to carry out whatever works I choose on my own home. If you do not desist, you will be hearing from my lawyer. Regards, Edward Flint. P.S. I should add that I do not appreciate your childish scare tactics. I do not believe for one solitary moment that an outlandish tales you tell about my property. I see them for what they are: poisonous poppycock. Mr. Nightingale, poisonous poppycock. Oh, he's telling about the angels. Henrik, there, you're 28 points. Cool. Hello, dear. Thank you for your email. Allow me to go over the events of the unfortunate day you choose to enter our shop. You ordered a chicken parmesan salad. When this was brought to you, you asked if there was meat in it, to which we reply was obviously yes. You then flew into a raging temper and informed us that you do not eat meat. While you somehow managed to misunderstand the word chicken on the menu, our staff was kind enough to offer you a replacement meal. You responded by throwing your plate and cutlery on the floor. 4. At this point, our staff had no choice but to escort you off our premises. 5. Also, that uppity woman is my partner. Given your behaviour, Mr. Lennox, be thankful that we're not pressing charges. Please do not patronise us again. Mum always did say you were a crazy old bat. Cheerio, Lawrence. Oh, right, okay. Dear Lawrence, this is Amy Lennox here. I do hope you remember me. I was a friend of your mum. How are you, my dear? I haven't seen you since you were a wee little lad. It pains me to write this, but I had a most unsatisfactory experience at your establishment the other day, and I wanted to bring the matter to your attention. I was at your cafe for lunch, and my order was completely wrong. Now, normally I wouldn't kick up a fuss, but the young lady on duty that day was rather uppity and rude when I voiced my complaint. I understand that it's hard to get good help. Oh, this is the first email. Good help these days, but you really must keep a close eye on your staff, my dear. Give an inch and they'll take a mile. I always say. I suppose if your parents were around, they could have given you this guidance, but Auntie Amy is here to help, wishing you good health. Oh, bitch. Right. Woo! He's saying stuff, I know he is, but I can't work it out. Sounds like a typical neighbour tiff. Outlandish tales, huh? What has Lawrence been so spreading about Flint's property? Why does Lawrence care about what Mr. Flint does, anyway? Perhaps it affected his property value, or maybe Flint painted his fence eggshell white instead of parchment white. Point is, it could be anything. It's not unusual to have problems with your neighbours, but for it to escalate this far, there must be something in dispute. Browser. Into the unknown. Now, I'm only getting an idea of this because of the West of Drumlins thing. Which is an urban area claims Western Drumlins is a haunted house. Okay. It's a haunted house where the history is steeped in the mystery and death. Once a fine home in the boroughs of London, this building has long since fallen into disrepair. Its once luxurious decor has been the victim of neglect and vandals, although in recent years its reputation has deterred most uninvited visitors. Many have walked by West of Drumlins without realising its paranormal significance, but its run-down appearance hides a dark story. Written histories of the property are contradictory and confusing. Some say the house once belonged to the Satchwells, a married couple of discreet wealth who lived there happily for many decades. Their tenancy ended when they mysteriously vanished in the late 1960s. Nobody knows how or when this happened, but the place fell into disrepair after their departure. Whatever the explanation, they weren't the last people to disappear from the West of Drumlins. Some say as many as 12 individuals have gone missing after being seen in the vicinity of the house, despite a number of police inquiries over the decades. None of the missing people have ever been found, and in a sinister twist, we can reveal that no investigation has ever unearthed evidence or even an indication of how or why they disappeared. Whatever the truth behind this mystery, there is a lingering danger in the West of Drumlins. That much, at least, is stone cold. Stone cold, certainly. Rumor has it. Okay. I've read this one online, but I'll read it anyway. Alabama's blue box. I'm gonna read the news articles and then we'll skip, and then we'll get on with it. The beginning of these games. This was made before we made Simulacra, and the beginning of those games, they take a while to get into it because you've got to read, get the backstory, and then you get into the juice. Some of the most interesting puzzles in history are some of the smallest. One of these is the mystery of the Montgomery blue box, an enigma that has stumped local historians for decades. In December 1955, an incongruous blue painted telephone box appeared in an alleyway in Montgomery, Alabama. Nobody knew where it came from, but reports suggest it was not there the previous day. The doctor. Written records show that the inquiries from the local populace were met with confusion by county authorities. They had no record of its installation. Officials were sent to inspect the box, but by the time they had arrived, it had vanished as suddenly as it appeared. The only visual evidence we have of its existence, and the only clue to its origin, is a single photograph of the box, taken by a local reporter. Historians have identified it as a British police box. Those were kiosks or call boxes once used in the UK. They enabled police and members of the public to contact nearby police stations in the event of an emergency, but the strangest thing, experts generally agree that the boxes in question probably originated from Great Britain in the early 1960s. This raises more questions that it solves. What was a British phone box doing in Alabama? Where did it come from, and where did it go? How did a phone box from the 1960s appear in a photograph from the 1955? Some investigators have claimed that the blue box was not a police box and was instead some kind of prop constructed by hoaxers. Proponents of this counter theory have pointed out that the windows are wrong. Update: since originally running this story, we've been contacted by several readers who have heard similar legends of the blue box. We've had reports of wooden phone kiosks being spotted in Punjab in 1947, Tibet in 1935, and most bizarrely, allegations of two blue boxes spotted in Ypres in 1914. will be bringing you the more updates soon. Oh, that's Twice Upon a Time. No, the final episode of Capaldi. Then you've got the Punjab. That was what's her name? Jodie. And Tibet, I don't know when that was. But still, it's obviously the Doctor. And did that say? Oh, by Matt Shaw. Number of stations still on there. Number of station not okay. Okay, not gonna get murdered. Just gonna give that. Blue box. That must be the Doctor's space time machine. The TARDIS. I don't have a record of it in Alabama though. But looks like this occurred around the time of the civil rights movement, especially when Rosa Parks was resisting bus segregations. It was an iconic moment for the cause, you know. And the Doctor does like to be present at a significant historical. Yeah, that is Jodie. Sorry, Doctor. Sorry, Doctor Who. I'm saying it. Sorry, Doctor Who. It's complicated, but long story short, that's my person of interest. I like to keep tabs on him. Her. Them. It's hard to keep track. That's the problem with time-travelling aliens, I suppose. They don't always show up in the right order, and sometimes not always in the same body. But the old phone box is always a dead giveaway. For making house calls. I'm ashamed that I laughed at that terrible, terrible joke. The phone box is actually a TARDIS. You could call it a spaceship, but it could travel through time as well. Its appearance is just a disguise or cloaking field, I think. Time-travelling alien Doctor. Why not? That's the gist of it, yes. I have to say, all things considered, you're adjusting to all of this remarkably well. Anyway, the discovery proves my hunch. Lawrence was indeed looking for the Doctor. I also suspect that the Doctor had something to do with you getting a hold of of Lawrence's phone number. Hang on, the Doctor led me to this phone? It might just be a coincidence. But from my admittedly brief experiences with the Doctor, coincidences are rare. We must focus on finding Lawrence. But if you come across any more references to the TARDIS or the Doctor, do send them to me. That might give me some more leads on the Doctor's current location. Keep investigating, please. You're doing a fabulous job. But we need more information about where Lawrence is now and what he's doing. West of Drumlins! The Urban Legends website always seemed widely implausible, but I've stumbled across my fair share of leads on them before. I suppose when you actually discover something truly bizarre or improbable, you tend to share it with people who might believe you. Wait, you investigate urban legends too? I believe that's always a grain of truth in everything. For instance, did you know that some shadows are considered to be parasitic? Bashinarada. Sorry, got sidetracked for a bit. At any rate, this will help with establishing Lawrence's thought process, so he's not the conventional sort of that who can make things difficult. Take a peek at Lawrence's emails. Chat history could have the Lawrence order from Henrik. And what are the same corrected parts? Okay. Yeah, we need to find out what he actually ordered at Henrik. Open link. Order ID. Oh, fudge. Order date and status. Delivered. Okay. When was it? Thank you for shopping with it. We received your order on February the 13th, 2021. February 13th. What else did it ask? ID. 574321. 574320. 57. I think I entered that in. 13/02/2020. 1, select status, delivered, submit. Yes. Home address, Timber Street. Standard latex balloon, Red Rivers 50.0 lager, standard beer keg, vintage disco mirrorball, rose gold birthday belt, city string assorted. If I'm not there, please load the items in my cart. I left it unlocked. Cool. This must be for the party. Mo mentioned it in his apology. Could the party have been for Nat? And she disappeared because she hates parties. Sounds extreme, but effective. No, the party was for Dazza. Oh yeah, of course. But I imagine a missing friend who depend any sort. Oh, I can't read that. Unless it's a search party. What about the address? 71 Timber Street is his home address, I presume. Might need to swing by to make sure he's not been there lounging about all this while. Well, we know a bit more about our friend Lawrence now. What do you make of all of it? Maybe he just got a bit tired of city life. You think he just took off? Looking at his life so far, he doesn't seem to be the type. Seems like an ordinary person, except there's no such thing as an ordinary person. So what seems significant about Lawrence? He does not have an interest in the local folklore. He was planning a party. There was an incident with a woman close to him. Yes, I definitely think this missing person is very significant. Certainly worth looking into. You think something happened then? Well, I'm not 100% certain, to be honest. I've also just realised that Lawrence hasn't tried to find his phone. This strikes me as odd. Sorry. Ignore me, I'm not on my phone. How do you know? I've run 54 checks and he hasn't called his phone or texted it. And he hasn't done any of the other Find My Phone things you'd normally expect. Maybe he's looking for it right now. Nothing seems to indicate that. Not many things people would leave a phone behind for. Whatever it must have been is serious. So what now? What do you think it could have been? Maybe it's related to the doctor. It's possible. You know, I didn't expect anything to come out of tapping Lawrence's phone. Found a few strange videos recorded by the doctor hidden in some DVDs, including one particularly rare DVD I tracked back to a shop near here. Lawrence was just one of the shop employees I tabbed. What kind of recording? What kind of recordings? It seems like a fragmented message. Something about how blinking might kill you. Any good theory, but I suspect there's something more to all of this. We should see if Lawrence experienced any other unusual events in the past week. Right, where should I start? I've managed to use the data you scanned to recover more files. There might be more clues in those. We can scan them. Oh, Natasha. Mr. Flint. Storing emails. Restoring gallery. Scan them and we'll see what we can piece together. Got it. Gallery. Till death do us part. Is that his... Could be his partner. Ooh! Okay. Oh. Oh, she's married. Someone special, Lawrence with his special someone. She's got a ring. Oh, hang on, my phone's glitched. Corrupted photo, a fragment. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. I do not like that. Osgood, you are having that. Corrupted photo, Good, or bad, Ha, you tell me. You see, it's puzzling. We did guess correctly. All the fragments do seem to fit together. So it looks like we are getting somewhere. I'm sensing something's not making sense to you. You're really getting to know me. You're spot on. You see, that's 3 pieces now. And none of them link to the other data on the phone. They should, but they don't. It's almost like they were never supposed to be on Lawrence's phone. Maybe the last piece will make sense of this. I think you're right. Or at least I hope you're right. Go get the rest. I'll be waiting. Also, special someone. Happily married man then, our Lawrence. Aww. I'm almost certain that this is Nat. Mo mentioned in his messages. Yeah, Natasha. Seems seeing them makes this much more real. Yeah, I agree with that. It is real, but I understand what you mean. A lot to process, isn't it? But just so we're sure, could you try finding a name for her?
Shark 1747. Shark 1747. Shark 1747.
Shark 1747, got it. But just so we're sure, we could try finding a name. I don't want our wires crossed. Hey, that was a call, right? The signal is odd. Who was it? How do you know about the call? Just someone saying a bunch of random numbers. Very odd. It's hard for me to guess without hearing it myself, but it seemed like a hijacked phone signal. Could it be the data corruption? It is possible, but it doesn't quite match the corruption. Check the call history and see if the number plays back. I'll look into it when I can later. I don't like this.
Shark 1747. Shark 1747.
Stop. Oh yes, there's more. Two weeks.
Hey, Sally. I know it's been a while, but this is urgent. Nat's missing.
Uh-oh.
It's like she just up and disappeared. It's them, Sal. I know it. They did this. I was... Sorry. What was I thinking? It's just... You're the only one that gets it.
The angels.
You were right to escape.
What do you mean Natasha's missing? We did everything we could to prevent this. I don't have the heart to tell you. Someone's brought West to Drumlands. What? Larry? I couldn't do that to you again, Sally. I made you a promise. Believe me, I tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen, and now she's gone. I'm coming home. We'll figure it out, okay? I'll get a flight out first thing in the morning. No, don't, Sally. If it really is those things, you and Natasha are the only people I care about. As much as I want to face this with you, please don't come back. I can't let you do this by yourself, Larry. You sound just like her. She wanted to help too. We'll get her back. I'll contact Rani. See if there's anything we can do about sealing that place off for good. Rani Chandra! Just be safe, okay? And please stay. Okay, I hate this. Promise me you'll be careful. You're a brave man, Larry Nightingale. I think I've heard that once before. And you'll hear it again. From Natasha next time. Oh. Oh my god, I slept through my alarms. Why did you wake me. It's an hour past opening now because I've made the executive decision to give you the day off. You're ill, Nat. You need to rest. But we're meeting the new suppliers today, and Mrs. Morris from the foster home. Are you sure you can manage all of it by yourself? There'll be like 12 kids for the tour. I've got it all covered. Your notes are pretty detailed. Plus, Oscar's here to help as always. Trust me. Well, knowing Oscar, there does make me feel a bit better. Larry and Oscar. Of course you two, hun. Fine, I'll stay home today. Let me know if you need any extra help. Alright, Nat. There's some soup on the stove, by the way. Oh, did you make it? Sure, if heating it up on the stove after it was delivered counts. I suppose I appreciate the thought. Thank you, Larry. Have a good day at work. Hope you feel better, love. Psst, Nat. Important question. Did you head out without me noticing? The texts are coming from inside the house. Anyway, could you get me a pint, please? The kitchen's right next to you, but I'm right at the best part. You've only watched Trainspotting 100 times now. Don't know how you can stomach it, honestly. It's a classic, and I never knew how you can sit through Lawrence of Arabia. It's only about 3 days long. Now that's a real classic, without any gross out scenes too. Engaging plot that man desert, more desert, and even more desert. It's the whole atmosphere and mood, and might I remind you, Peter O'Toole was a national treasure. He was quite the desert in the desert too. The dessert in the desert too. Well, can't argue with that. Wow, I just realised this film came out over 2 decades ago. Makes me feel really old. Ah, love, we'll have to grow up at some point. And excuse me, we're the same age. 45's not that old. Are you implying that I'm a geriatric? I'll get the pint. Want me to bring you some iced tea too? Smooth operator, and yes, please. For what it's worth, I'm glad you chose life with me. Oh. Hey, Nat, did you go out? Where are you? The kettle was left on. Was there an emergency? Seriously, Nat, where are you? Please give me a call. I've been looking everywhere for you. If you see this message, please call me, okay? Please be okay, Nat. Interesting. Mr. Flint. Hello, is this Mr. Flint? Who is this? If this is a telemarketer, I'm not interested. I assure you I'm not here to sell you anything. This is Lawrence Nightingale. I live near your new property. A friendly neighbour, is it? Forgive me, where are my manners? What can I help you with? That's alright, it's just Flint, or that's Mr. Flint to you. Now, what do you want? I won't ask you a third time. Right, I'll get straight to it then. There's some concerns regarding your property. Whatever the real estate agent told you, they're lying. It's not safe there. Don't go into that house. Are you calling my cousin a liar? Pardon? My cousin's the one who sold me that house. My cousin's the estate agent. Are you calling them a liar? That's not what I meant. I apologise for insulting your family, but that's not important right now. You need to stay away from that house, Mr. Flint. Please. I don't know what you're playing at, Nightingale, but I won't be told what to do like some bumbling half-wit. Perhaps if we talk over the phone, I could explain better. You have 1 minute? You hung up? Yes, because like my cousin, I'm a liar too. I suggest you stop pestering me with this nonsense. Good day, Nightingale. Mr. Flint, I apologise for the heated exchange. Perhaps we got off on the wrong foot. Please allow me to make amends. Why don't you pop by for supper sometime with my wife and I? We'd like to give you a proper welcome to the neighbourhood. I suppose things can get lost in translation with these modern devices. Very well. I accept your invitation, Mr. Nightingale. Oh, excellent. Hopefully we can sort all of this. Isla Townsend. Psst, Izzy. Yes, Larry? So, I want to get a surprise gift for Nat, but the usual flower seems boring. Any ideas? Oh, Larry, what have you gone and done now? Nothing, come on now. You can tell me Nat's my bestie and all, but I can keep a secret. I'm serious. Can't a man do something nice for his lovely wife just because? Alright, alright. I know she's been talking about that new Indian place. Last Days of the Raj. That's the name. You want me to go get her curry? Trust me, she'll be thrilled. Okay, curry it is then. Can I just add that you two are sickeningly sweet. I say it with love. Izzy, just checking in. Have you heard from Nat today? No, actually, why? Larry, is everything alright? I don't know. She's not been replying to my calls or texts. It's not like her to be this unresponsive. Oh no, maybe her phone's out of battery. I'll try asking around too. Maybe keep each other posted, yeah? Thanks, Izzy. Larry, no one's seen or heard from her. I'm really worried now. Larry? I'm here. I don't know what to do. I'm coming over. We'll go to the police. Okay. Hi, Larry. How are you? Let me know if you need a chat, alright? We'll find her, Larry. Don't give up hope. Larry, don't shut yourself off. Please, we're all here for you. Has that got more darker? Ooh, more information. Dear Lawrence, someone has sent an update for you to report. Please click this link below. Must scan! L. Nightingale, you were mentioned in a comment in a jackpot in the following thread. Weird phone corruption jackpot. Link on the... Weird phone corruption. Anyone here with familiar bugs? I'm 99% certain I've got some kind of virus on my bug on my phone. Glitching everything out. Down to my last few security programs at the moment. Worst part is, so much data has been corrupted. Apologies to those waiting for my update of Wester Drumlins. Those batch photos were the first to go. Mostly just weird patterns of numbers, but now it feels like there's an image in those too. I think I'm actually clue found. Sacred Circle. I think I'm actually experiencing some kind of phenomena on my phone, or it's in my phone. I don't know. The virus is just burning through my phone right now, corrupting everything. I've tried to delete the source file that I tracked it back to, but it's like the virus is always 2 steps ahead of me. It's behaving like it's got a mind of its own. The really weird thing is, I feel like something's watching me, though. My phone, like, it's slowly waking up and forcing me to look at it. Are you telling us you've got some eldritch horror on your phone? You're looking for all unexplained, right? Here it is, and I'm getting these strange dreams, hallucinations. Even when I'm awake, I keep thinking about my arms are turning into stone. It keeps moving. The pictures, I look away for a brief second and it gets closer. You were right. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Wester Drumlins, don't go there. Don't go. Take a breather, mate. It'll be alright. It's too late. It's here. It's watching me. Oh, shit. Oh, hello. Hey. Dear Lawrence, thank you for registering. Find me. Feature article Illusion of Security this week. Feedback. Okay, open the craft. I'm enjoying this. Like I said, I loved Simulacra. That was entertaining. TARDIS! Taken by Alex Kingston. Oh. TARDIS. News blue box. Ah. Oh, is this to find? Oh my god. Blue box. The sighting does tally with some old recorded incidents. The Doctor really should be more careful with where they put their time machine. But why visit a Van Gogh exhibit when the Doctor can meet him in the flesh? Well, he did. What kind of alien is the Doctor anyway? We know this. The Doctor is a Time Lord from Gallifrey. Explains the time travel. Yep. It does make you wonder, though. If everyone's a Lord, why do they lord over? Maybe they lord over time? Lords of Time. They should have just called themselves that, eh? Do you know the Doctor? No, it's a strong word. But yes, I've met him. A few times, actually. You got to travel through space and time? No, sadly. Please say that the doctor offered me a chance once, but I couldn't take it. I was needed at home. Oh, well, there was that other time too, but then I died. But that's a whole other story. So what's the doctor like? Yeah, what is the doctor like? Because, like, we don't know. Obviously, there's a lot of things. Kind, mad, brilliant, and sad somehow. Somehow? It's easy to miss, but there's a certain melancholy with him. Oh, melancholy with him. Eons of living can do that to a person, I suppose. Anyway, good that we found more evidence of the doctor. I'll be sure to take a look through it later. Lawrence's concerns. Where's the Drumlins? I don't know about you, but this repeated mention of that place is raising some alarms for me. It raised more alarms for Lawrence here. Right, Sally too, from what I gather. Except I don't think the reaction are based on second-hand accounts. There was too much pain in his voice. That house seems like Sally and Lawrence have a history with it. Oh, they definitely do. Corrupted email. Well done! Looks like that's the last one. Great, what now? I'm going to rush through some algorithms to try and piece it all together. This may take a while. You could continue exploring the phone in the meantime. I'll let you know when I'm done. By the way, it looks like the corruption is blocking a direct link. It might be worth checking out that email again to see where it leads. Sacred Circle. Sacred Circle, this is a conspiracy theory message board. Used to pursue it myself for some fascinating insights. I never pegged Lawrence to be the type. What's with this Jack fella experiencing glitches with his phone? It was Jack? As in Captain Jack? Should I be worried? I don't see why you should be. You're perfectly capable. You're in perfectly capable hands. Mine. Since you haven't been experiencing similar issues, fear not. Jack asked about her. He was right about Wester Drumlins. Yes, another mention of that place. Something tells me this won't be the last reference to it either. All roads lead to Rome or a creepy house in London. Okay. Find someone. Okay, we can't do that yet. Into the unknown. Let's have a look at their shop, shall we? Based on the community and care. We donated 20 million of profit to local charities. We promote local talent with the regular schedule also. There's always room for you. I have no idea really. Obviously Weeping Angels and Wester Drum. You've obviously watched Blink, the Doctor Who episode, so it's about that. But no more clues. What am I to go? What am I meant to be doing? Missing pair revealed they're in a chat with Lawrence. Lawrence last saw the missing person at his house. The eye collar must be in the missing person with okay. Gallery, we can work it out. She has brown eyes. Basically, it's a continuation from that, just a few years later. Okay. They're 45. I know that. Brown, sex, female. Okay, so we know that she went missing 17th of February. Can someone write down 17th of February? And what else did I need? I needed home address. Oh, hang on, no. I think I can just enter it because it saved that. We're just playing as us. I don't know. You're asking the wrong questions. I don't know. I'm new into this game as well as we all are. I know that they're... They're not chats about where they live. "71 Timber Street." Missing, Natasha Nightingale. Missing since... Okay. Update for you, buddy. I'm afraid it's not good news. I asked around and you were pretty much the last person to see Natasha. No signs of forced entry or anyone coming over the fence into your home. And what you tell me, pretty much all personal effects are still in the house. So she clearly didn't go anywhere on her own. Checked in with a couple of pals at Scotland Yard too. You had them run every database I could think of, not a sniff, not even in the whole of London. I hate to sound corny, but it's like she vanished into thin air. Sorry, Lawrence, she was your wife. I know this must be hard to hear, but this isn't the deadest of dead ends I've ever seen in my... But this is the deadest of dead ends I've ever seen in my 16 years of doing this job. I think this investigation is over. Poor man. If I'm asking the wrong question, how about this? What is your favourite colour? A blue. Must have been awful to know that neither a private investigation or the police could help. Luckily, we're neither of those things. You're really getting into this, aren't you? That's the kind of determination we need. The report is rather conclusive. I was afraid of this. Quite a few of my ex-colleagues disappeared while on an assignment. Losing people never gets easier. And to lose your spouse, I imagine that's much harder. I had a closer look at what you've sent me so far, and I'm seeing some worrying interferences in some of the data. I think Lawrence and Natasha may be in serious trouble. What kind of trouble? That I can't tell from the data at this point, but we'll find out. But we'll have to find more, and fast. We need to redouble our efforts and finding Natasha and Lawrence and Natasha. What about the doctor? When people are in trouble, helping them is our priority. It's what the doctor would do. Anyway, I'm certain we'll find more clues about the doctor along the way. So what's the plan? Ideally, UNIT would be... Okay, if it's so common, then Midnight Blue. Ideally, UNIT would be the best agency to handle this. These types of odd cases are our speciality, after all. And what sort of agency is this exactly? This is highly classified information. But you've come this far, so you deserve to know. The Unified Intelligence Task Force, UNIT for short. Our job is to keep Earth safe. officially we don't exist anymore. And unofficially, some of us kept going in secret to solve this time fracture debacle right now. Now that is the thing in London I'm going to see. Thanks for trusting me, Osgood. Not to worry. Not a word about this to anyone. And you're welcome, partner. So as I was saying, it's just down to us to solve this. So, what do you think we should look into next? It looks like West of Drumlins might be important. You're right. Lawrence's messages to Sally do imply that something's off about that place, and it's connected to Natasha's disappearance somehow. Lawrence's voice message also implies them from West of Drumlin. Good spot. What are your thoughts about the ominous them? Well, it feels worrying. My thoughts precisely. At any rate, Lawrence specifically mentions West of Drumlins. That makes it our next lead. I've managed to recover some new data. Let's see what you can find out about this place. What are you going to do? I'm going to investigate Lawrence's house, personally. With both him and his wife disappearing, let's just hope I'm not the next to go missing. Restoring emails. Okay. What do you mean, how do I play this? Ooh. No, we needed the West of Drumlins! Oh crap, that's an angel. There's an angel! Woo! I didn't get scared. Shut up. Last year. So that's it then. Article live. Into the Unknown isn't exactly the BBC, isn't it? It's better this way. Too much attention and people might take it as a challenge. I trust Rani. She knows what she's doing. No one's stepping foot in that house again. Then we can finally put this behind us. I think so. Honestly, it's a relief. Oh, I feel at least 10 stone lighter. Pun not intended. Relax, I think we've earned that right to joke about it now. I guess you're right. But still, I know it was always difficult for you. I hope you can finally make some peace with this, Sally. Maybe it never felt right before. Think of this. Think of it this way. Kathy would be livid if she knew you were spent all this time grovelling. Oh, definitely guilty of that. I just need to be sure that it wouldn't happen again to anyone. Speaking of Kathy, is that what you did to move on? I mean, well, yeah, my sister can get quite scary, but I also think that the situation was impossible to solve all at once. I kind of took it slow and made sure I could breathe in between, you know? Larry, that's too easy? No, it's brave. None of this is easy. I think that's the first time you called me that. But brave, I definitely have. Not in those exact words, maybe. For what it's worth, I'm glad it was you. I mean, all things considered, not that I wanted it to happen. Me too, Larry. Thanks for sticking with me through it. Even after I'm happy we're friends. Oh, yeah, 'cause they went out, didn't they? What do you think we'll do now? It's over. Good question. It's one I can't answer just yet, but you know what? I think I can find some comfort in that. Can you be a bit more precise, Mr. XD? Oh yes, 3 weeks ago, Mr. Flint sent an audio recording. Mr. Nightingale, what do you want? I've tried to be civil about this, and against my advice, you continue to be a thorn in my side. No, we don't play as Larry because Larry's gone missing. We are us. This is like, I'm me. We just have Larry's phone and we found it. Like I said, you've missed the beginning. You need to go back and watch like the first 5-10 minutes before you came in. You continue to be a thorn in my side. Mr. Flint, I have no idea what you're on about. If you have any issues with the renovations, you'll have to bring it up with the council. Save it. I just spent 2 hours cutting up all the red tape you tried to throw in my direction. You can't stop me from doing what I wish with my property. You don't understand. Why don't we talk about this? This is not a discussion. Just let this go and walk away. My previous email still stands.
I said 3 sugars, you absolute imbecile. Mr. Nightingale, my dear chap, how did it get to this? I will tell you how it got to this, Nightingale. Your insane crusade to try to stop me carrying out renovations in my cellar. Now, most people know me as an easygoing man who... For God's sake, make a fresh cup and get it right this time, you glistening simpleton. An easygoing man who prefers to find common ground. But in this case, the only grounds in question belong to me. Wester Drumlins is mine to do with as I wish, and I intend to open up its cellars.
No.
Attempt to coerce or scare me again, and I shall contact both my lawyers and the police. Actually, I rather think the boys in blue would be fascinated by your tales of killer statues, might even get you committed. And if you think you could remain silent when they pull you in for questioning, the chief constable is an old golfing friend of mine. He'd make you sing, Nightingale. He'd make you sing. I've so enjoyed our little chat. Toodle pip.
I don't like him. He's evil. Oscar Huang. Hello, Mr. Nightingale. I'm at the shop right now, but it's still locked. Tried calling Mrs. Nightingale, but she's not picking up. Mr. Nightingale, are we supposed to be closed today? We've got some customers out here with me too. Oscar, sorry. Tell when the shop's closed until further notice. Do let the others know that too. Is everything okay? I'm sorry to be bothering you again, but do I still have a job? Is this because I accidentally melted some of the merchandise in the rare DVD display? Are you both going bankrupt? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've just been thinking about myself. I should have been pushed for more sales. Oscar, calm down. It's nothing. It's none of those things. Nat's missing. I'm so sorry, Mr. Nightingale. Please let me know how I can help. Anything. Hi, Oscar. Going to take you up on that offer. Could you come over and pick up the keys to the shop, please? I might have to go on a trip. Of course, I'm on my way. You're going to look for Mrs. Nightingale? Something like that. I'm leaving you in charge while I'm gone. I won't let you down, sir. Okay. Ronnie Chandra! Hi, Lawrence. Oh, hang on. Cool. Hey, Ronnie. Hope all's well with you. Sally and I just wanted to thank you again for your help with our Wester Drumlins article. Getting it featured on some high-profile sites, as well as a few of the urban legends sites, really was going above and beyond the call of duty. It's something we both appreciate. There's no way we'd have managed to get it published so quickly and seen so widely without your help and advice. I doubt anyone else would have given us a hand. I can't say I blame them, to be honest. The things I've seen, the stuff I know about, well, most people wouldn't believe a word of it. The fact you listened and understood meant the world to me. Clyde was right. You're a special person. By the way, how is he? Not seen him for ages. Tell him I said hi and send him my congrats. I see his homeless charity just opened its third show. Oh yeah, because the end of series 5, obviously he met that homeless woman, didn't he? And obviously I suppose that was his aspiration after. Oh, I meant to say, I saw that some sites refused to publish articles anonymously, and for those you gave Sally and me the pseudonym of Cal and Niall Wallers. Very nice. I see what you did there. Oh, Cal Nye Wallers. I don't know what that means. Thanks again, Clark. P.S. I saw the piece you wrote in the Metropolitan magazine about Devils of the Sea. The Sea Devils! Helping waylaid mariners. Absolutely fascinating. Hi, Lawrence. It was my pleasure to help. Given what you and Sally experienced, I think it's best we don't let anyone near Wester Drumlins ever again. Let's hope our article keeps any potential buyers well away. I'm glad you liked the pseudonym. Do let me know if Cal Nye Wallers has any more stories of the bazaar. You've got quite a few editors interested in your style. Cheers, Rani. Aw, it's nice to know that Clyde and Rani are doing alright. Sorry, I just keep on seeing my bag thinking someone stood right next to me. Dear Mr. Nightingale, I hope this email finds you out. I'm writing to provide you an update regarding the previous complaint of the West Drumlin estate. On February the 3rd, 2021, an agent was dispatched to the property to investigate the concerns outlined in your correspondence. After a thorough inspection, they found the building up to code. Thus, we have no plans to proceed with any further action at this time. We understand that you've submitted a total of 3 reports concerning the estate since its acquisition. Our team has investigated each of these claims, but they continue to find no evidence of wrongdoing. Unfortunately, we cannot entertain any further complaints regarding West Drumlins without absolute evidence. If you have a dispute with a property owner, which you contact them directly or seek them aid of mediation service to resolve the issue. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you have any further concerns regard. Okay, cool. Cool. Mr. Flint's retaliation. How very diplomatic, Mr. Flint. So he's the current owner of West Drumlins. That's why Lawrence was...
Watcher 9327. Watcher 9327.
That's why Lawrence was locking horns with him. Just got another weird call, didn't you? What was this one like? Did you notice any patterns? 4 numbers both times. Just a second. I just pulled up some information from the call data. It looks like both calls were made from an old landline. Very old numbers. Probably 70 or 80 years old, in fact. Can you trace the source? Theoretically, I could, but I'd rather pay full attention to our main investigation. The phone's corruption might be causing these calls. Best we just wait and see if it happens again. We've more pressing issues right now. Hang on. Yes, I thought so. There was an article about West Drumlins on the website you scanned earlier. Wait a second. Look! Carl 91 is an anagram. Can you see what of? No, you're going to have to tell me. I can't believe you... I can't believe I didn't spot it immediately. Cal 91 is an anagram of Lawrence and Sally. Oh! Lawrence and Sally must have spread stories about West Drumlins to keep people away from it. And Lawrence was also dealing with Mr. Flint. Why was he so determined to make people steer clear of West Drumlins? I could pay it a visit. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I appreciate the enthusiasm, but that may not be the best idea for now. Well, that's frustrating. I'd hope we would find out more. What do you mean? I mean, we did learn some things, but I don't know how useful they are to us at this point. We know Lawrence and Sally wanted to keep people away from West Drumlin. I do find this very story-based. If you don't enjoy story-based games, then yeah, this might not be for you, but I think it's just the fact that obviously I know kind of what's going on because of Doctor Who, so I'm hooked. Plus, this game's in good hands, and obviously this is just like the beginning. It's going to get more juicy later on, I assume. But that doesn't explain why I'm interested in that. We've hit a dead end. I don't know how much more we can do on our own with just the phone data to go on. Did you find anything at Lawrence's house? He clearly hasn't been home in a while. His car was nearby, though the keys to it were in his living room. All the stuff he ordered for that party is still in the boot. Anything else? Well, there was something odd about the master bedroom. The outline of dust on the walls in the front of the dresser. Like something was taken off the wall. I'm guessing it was the dressing table mirror. You're sure it was a mirror? Most likely. Well, I mean, it's not like you'd hang an old painting over the dresser, would you? I feel like everything is just leading to more questions right now. The answer might be in West Drumlins. That's true. it's the only strong lead we have. What's going on, whatever's going on, Wester Drummond is in the centre of it. I don't seem to believe that anyway. I managed to contact a colleague of mine, Aisha. She's going to have a look at around Wester Drumlin's. But Flint lives there. If he's still renovating, he probably hasn't moved in yet. But I'll warn Aisha to look out for him, just in case. And you trust Aisha with this? Absolutely 100%. Oh yeah, it's her, isn't it? Aisha is, I think... the twin. Aisha and I have been on a lot of unit adventures together. I trust her to have my back. And I do the same for her. Funny story, actually. I once got Aisha out of a discal scrape, including a cyber shark and a bobsled. And a bobsled. Her radio expertise came in handy, too. That's normal for you, then. Well, normal is a relative term in a strange universe. Anyway, I'll drop Aisha a message now. Meanwhile, could you look through the phone again to see if we've missed anything? Let me know if you find something. I think Aisha's the twin version. Right, is there anything? Oh, hello.
Mr. Nightingale, Lawrence, Larry. I was devastated to hear about your wife, Natalie, I believe her name is, or was. But it does rather prove my point, that you should end your fixation with my property, Wester Drumlins. I've been a patient man, Larry.
Yes, Stone.
Throughout all your scaremongering and, let's be frank, your threats. But I've instructed my lawyers, Derbyshire and Mills...
Oh my god, it won't let me hang up.
...a restraining order against you. Your obsession with my property must cease forthwith. That's just something you have to face. Incidentally, my contractors have
He's got stone. Is he turning into an angel?
...of WD on several occasions. I think we both know it's you. Naughty, naughty. So I've upgraded the property security, and you would be ill-advised to go on another one of your snooping expeditions. Call it a day, Mr. Nightingale. It is over. I don't want you within a stone's throw of Wester Drumlins.
I got something dropped like Corny told you hello at home. Sorry, I couldn't hang up. The corrupted data, I've managed to extract some of the information from it. But I'm limited in terms of what I could do from here. You'll have to decrypt the data on Lawrence's phone. No problem. How do I do that? Go back to the Wester Drumlin's album in the gallery. The album appears to be the source of these data shifts. Piece together the fragments there and I'll monitor the situation from here. Eek, I'm no computer scientist. Don't worry, it's easy. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Just tap and hold the pieces and move them around. If the pieces fit, they'll snap together. Just keep doing that until you complete the image. Good luck. Here we go. This is juicy time. It's like an angel. It's an angel. Mr. Drumlins. Mr. Drumlins. Yeah, so there's this image that I was going to use for the thumbnail, but I just decided not to. An angel! The angel, a creepy statue is an equally... More! And then that's the new image I have. Angel. Oh crap. Oh! Oh no. Oh no 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 no. No! There's something on the phone! I know! Don't panic, okay? Keep calm, guys. Guys, I'm not panicking, you're panicking! Shut up! Actually, panicking might not be a bad idea. Okay, I'm panicking, you're not! It's what caused the anomaly I detected. Do you see it? That wasn't data we just put together. It's a distinct entity that's alive. Wait, that sounds familiar. Yes, you remember Jack's post from the forums. The so-called virus that was affecting his phone. You telling me it's the same thing? I'm 99.9% certain it is. It's a weeping angel. This is not good. Really not good. Weeping what now? Angel! Well, that's the form they tend to take on. Nasty, predatorial creatures. They turn to stone when you look at them. Unit encountered them before. Though this digital form is unprecedented. What is it doing? It's moving through the phone, corrupting data. Oh no, it's trying to escape. Escape where? To? I think it's trying to get into the phone's networks. If it gets out, the damage it inflicts could be immeasurable. Okay, so how do we stop it? I've got an idea. This creature came from the corrupted data fragments we put together. If we can delete those fragments, it might delete the entity. Great idea. Show me how. Okay, I've enabled a delete function on my bug. If there's a corrupted fragment on the screen, the scan button will turn into a delete button. When you see it, use it to delete fragments. You'll know what I mean when you see it. Do it now. We're running out of time. It's trying to take over the phone completely. Hurry! Okay, there. Ah! Stop! Stop it! Hey! Are you okay? The delete button is glitching. It's not the button. The entity is manipulating the phone. It's going to try everything it can to stop you from deleting your phone, but you must destroy it. That is terrifying. We might have an advantage. Weeping angels can only move when they're not being watched. Look at its behaviour here. The rule still seems to apply, so as long as you keep it in sight, it can't attack. Can you help from your end? Not as much as I'd like. I'll do my best to keep you safe. Remember, no matter how hard it tries to stop you, you must get that delete button. I can... Stop moving about, you bloody angel! Browser. Like a moth to the flame. Do you have an influx of space cubes? Are they taking up too much room? We need to recycle. Click the cube to find out more. I'm a liar, and what I say is false. Don't believe in my word because that's what's actually true. So am I really a liar? No. I test of faith, feeling lost, surrender to embrace. Your time will be spent to nourish my own path. It tried to block me out, but I'm clever! Especially in my dark room when the blinds go. Right, there you are! Not interested! I'm fine, thanks. I don't. Yeah. Right, there was another one. Where was the other one? This. Don't you dare! You can stop this now! Your years will not go to waste. Angel! Oh, okay, that's not creepy at all. Go away! Okay, this is where it gets interesting, like I said. You're going to die! There you are! Crap. Shit. Oh my god. I think we did it! Hello? Are you there? Is everything okay on your end? That was way too close! The virus, that good at programming if it's bad at stopping you and not good. Agree, sorry about that. If I'd known connecting the fragment would unleash the creature, I would have come up with a different plan. Looks like we're safe now, but I have a feeling there's much more danger ahead. Much more interesting. The data distortions on the phone have been eradicated. The entity must have been causing them. The creature managed to corrupt and destroy more data on the phone too. At least we prevented its transformation from digital demon to a real-world threat. Hope we've lost anything important. Ditto, but in better news, Aisha's just arrived at West Adrenaline. She's setting up surveillance cameras to monitor the place, and I've detected some new files on Lawrence's phone. You know the drill by now, don't you? Yep. It's more detective time. We got about 40 minutes, and then we're going to end it there, and then we'll probably do some more tomorrow. About... maybe a bit earlier than I said before, but still. The Angel, yes. I assume that is from Lawrence's exploration of West Adrenaline. It looks like he documented the place thoroughly. Is that an angel statue? The same creature I fought off earlier? I'm not sure. Digital demon and real world threat are not necessarily mutually exclusively Osgood. But it's possibly... but it's a possibility. I wouldn't rule it out. I must warn Aisha about this. Have a look at the new batch of recovered data, will you? We may find some more answers there. I don't like the fact that it's still actually there. It's like it's trying to go... The Doctor! That's, the day of the Doctor! I've got it up there! Woohoo! Oh, Doctor, my friend! Flying blue box, yeah. The phone book was hanging being lifted by a helicopter. We found the Doctor! What's this? What's her name? That's Natasha. Last month. Listen, I do believe your presence was required at home 30 minutes ago. Where are you? The popcorn's going stale. Oh, gee, sorry, Nat. Had to pop over to Wester Drumlands for a bit. Heading back now. I see, making life harder for dear old fuzzy Flint. I suppose it's wise to keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. I take it that your pick for the movie night is The Godfather and Fuzzy Flint. Really, I thought the mob might inspire you in these trying times. And yes, Flint's such a kind neighbour, and he never gets my name wrong. I can't imagine a better way to describe him. I could think of a few, like, fussy Flint. Oh, darling, you're just being unoriginal now. Shut it. But seriously, Larry, this thing with Wester Drumlin, it's about to go pear-shaped, isn't it? Don't worry, Nat. I'll keep us both safe. Those things are never getting out. I know you will, but we're a team, remember? I can march over to Flint right now and make him an offer he can't refuse. I love to see you go all Corleone on him, but it's too dangerous. I've already lost Kathy. I can't lose you too. You seriously can't expect me to sit here twiddling my thumbs while you're all risking your lives. Look, we'll talk more once I get home, okay? Okay, I'm just saying that you don't have to go at it alone, Larry. I'm never alone with you around. Ah, you're such a melt. I love you. I love you guys. Aha! I know everything. I know everything now, Nightingale. You do? So you'll close off the house? Close it off? No! My cousin told me all about you. You've been trying to get that property for ages. I know what you're trying to do. It won't work. It's been a misunderstanding. Oh yeah, we've seen this. Blah de blah de blah de blah. Horrible things have happened there. Poppycock. I don't take stock in fiction. And to think I was still trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. That dinner was just a stunt. Pure manipulation. Well, I won't be bought with a simple pot roast. If you won't listen, then I'll have to do something about it. Do something about it? Ha! Ha! I'd like to see you try. Don't test me, boy. Oh, believe me, mate, we are not testing you. Aha! Archive video download. Dear Lawrence, thanks for dropping by again today. We managed to get that film you wanted. Hope this is what we're looking for. Here's the download link. Oh, this is the... A London citizen just displaced during the war. Note this link is valid for one download only. If you encounter issues, please contact our local recorder administrator. Hope to see. Okay, open link. So it seems like. Okay. I'm gonna quickly pop to the loo, and then we'll continue. Sorry. But yeah, I'll be back. I won't be long. Promise. Sorry about that. I am back. Hello all. Apologies. Right. Oh, right. Right. Let's get into this. Flying blue box. Is she gonna say that she was there? Please do. Oh my goodness! How on earth did Lawrence get that photo of the doctor? I was certain that unit swept this whole incident under the rug. Fun fact, I was there myself. It was the first time I met the doctor. Why are you so interested in finding the doctor? Personal curiosity, you could say. I'm a scientist, and that means hunting down interesting happenings. And whenever the doctor shows up, interesting things tend to happen. Hunting for adventure, eh? Well, I also think Unit could really use the doctor's expertise right now. Speaking of, you'd make a fine recruit for us. Definitely not a job for the faint-hearted, though. I'd love to sign up. I like your enthusiasm. Perhaps we'll be colleagues someday, then. Does he visit Earth? The Doctor visits Earth a lot, then? They've certainly taken a shine to the place. Seems to have a thing for historical events. They show up around those a lot. They show up around those a lot, I find. Snogging ancient queens. Funny enough, I did hear something about them and Elizabeth. Never quite knew whether to believe it, though. Anyway, so that's 3 TARDIS sightings you found now. Good job. Met Archives download link. A London citizen displaced during the war. That curiosity-specific footage to look up. Why would Lawrence be interested in that? Something to do with one of his collections? Possible, but unlikely, given the level of importance attached to it. It looks like the file has been downloaded before. Check the link and see if you can find this video on the phone somewhere. Already done it, love. Well, that's disappointing. Well, when that thing was running amok in the phone, it must have damaged the file. Can you fix it? Unfortunately, it's beyond repair. Judging the metadata that's still readable, I'd say it's just digestion of a very old film footage. Oh, I think this is the video that Lawrence requested in the email we saw. Yes, that's the file. I need to fully restore Lawrence's phone, too. Oh, it's the last file I need to fully restore. How do we get it? Let's use the email from the archives as a starting point. You need to contact Marguerite and convince her to give you the digested video she sent Lawrence. So you'll have to pretend to be Lawrence. It looks like a personal transaction, so he wouldn't release it to a stranger. I can do that. Game on! Great! It's our chance to become Raiders of the Lost Archive. Sorry. No pressure, but if Marguerite asks you anything, just get your facts right. It's all in the email exchange. Go and give her a ring. Good luck. Ah, this is all gonna go wrong. O20. Seven 946. Oh, right. Sorry. Can someone write this all out for me? 020 7946 0827, then put a colon 1034. Would make my life so much more easier. What should be in my book already? No, it's not in there. Okay. Thank you.
You have reached the Metropolitan Archive, your one-stop access point to our nation's history. If you are looking for welcome to the Metropolitan Archive. Our vast library of content comprises items donated by both public and private contributors. We're proud to say it represents one of the largest archives of historical documents, media, and ephemera in the country. If you're just getting started, try browsing through the online catalogue or visiting the archive itself. If you can't find what you're looking for, please feel free to speak to one of our records administrators or make an appointment to visit our offices. If you are having trouble finding what you're looking for, you have dialed the extension number of Quincy, Marguerite. Please hold while we try to connect you. Hello, Marguerite speaking, records administrator. How may I help you? Hello? Hello?
The line seems to be off or something.
Give me a moment. I have your number right here. Text you in a bit.
Sorry about that, Lawrence. Terrible line. How can I help? Sorry, I got a problem with the file you sent me. Sorry, Lawrence. Pardon me, but could you refresh my memory about what when we met? Thanks for dropping by again. 23rd. 23rd, okay. We met last week. Oh yes, that's right. It was refreshing to speak to a hobbyist like yourself. A change from the usual media researchers and academics. I particularly enjoyed our last conversation about the nature of time. It's good to meet and chat in your office. That's kind of you to say. But I'm digressing. You were asking about the file you requested. Yeah, the old video footage. That's right, you said it was of monumental importance. I hope you managed to download the file. My computer died and I lost the file. Sorry. Oh dear. Don't fret, these things happen to us all. I'll try and restore the link so you can use it again. Thanks so much. Oh yes, you asked about something else. Something about a blue telephone box? I might have found something. Oh, what did you find? A colleague found some records of a telephone box that predates its invention. Perhaps you might make more sense of it with your research so far. Just download it from the old link. You should get the video and the photo. Hope this helps.
Thanks, Henry. This is a message for Lawrence Nightingale of London, England. There should be more instructions attached to the real tin. Hi, Larry. It's so nice to be able to say that again. I'm in Kansas, 1928. The day Herbert Hoover wins the US election, though no one knows that yet. I'm staying at the old Denslow farm, which is lovely and full of great people, and God, I miss you so much. Every single day. I mean, I'm fine. Don't worry.
One minute I was in London, my time, our time. The next second I'm in Times Square, 1926. It was like life on Mars without Johnson. He was so great in that. But people only remember Philip Glenister because Gene Hunt was so... I really miss our endless stupid talks about telly. That was always our thing. You better not be schlepping around conventions with someone else now, by the way. Unless it's Sally. Sally. Could you move it closer, please? I know it sounds stupid, but I was always jealous of the thing you two had. I mean, the angel thing. But that's not why I finally snuck off to Wester Drumlins. Honestly, I was trying to help. I don't know how, but... Anyway, as I was leaving, that was when this, damaged statue touched me and... Zap. You think Wi-Fi's rubbish in our bedroom? Try 1928. I'm sorry I didn't believe you when you told me how dangerous it was. I pawned all the jewellery I was wearing, made some pretty shrewd moves in the markets. Always knew my degree in American history would come in useful. Call me Natasha Gecko. Actually, don't. Makes me sound like your pet lizard. Did I mention that I miss you? Every single day. Oh, not all my jewellery. The ring of bling. Till death us do part. The vicar didn't mention anything about weeping angels. Henry, what's wrong?
Who's Henry and what's wrong? Oh, the TARDIS. Phone box on Bleak House. A phone box sketch onto a first edition of Bleak House. Till Depp Doers part. You got it, fantastic, well done. Excellent. That was emotional. Well, however you managed it, you did it. So, to the moment of truth, let's watch the video. That must have hurt to watch. Looking at the metadata of the original corrupted video, Lawrence must have played this a few dozen times. Not all love stories have happy endings. Very perceptive, I agree. So this confirms that Natasha went to Wester Drummers and fell victim to the angels. They're not merciful creatures. It's a fate far worse than death, to be ripped out of time and always away from the people you love. Think they're still at the house? It's likely. These things don't move on so quickly. Aisha hasn't replied to my text. Hope she's just busy with the cameras. I need to make sure she watches out for these things. Oh, I've managed to decrypt a set of the datas in Lawrence's personal files. Could you have a look at those first, please? I've also got to send you this. Phone what's on Bleak House. Is that a sketch of the TARDIS? On a first edition copy of Charles Dickens' Bleak House? I wonder why the Doctor was in 1853. The Crimean War. Whatever it was, I'm sure there was a good reason. You seem to be a big fan of them. Perhaps fan isn't the right word, but I do admire them. Quite the inspiration, then. You'd be right. The Doctor has always been this beacon of hope, inspiration, and tenancy. And a representation of the belief that we can be better. Always better. That's rather admirable, I think. That was a good speech. Thanks. Anyway, so that's 4 tire sizing. I suspect that might be all Lawrence has on his phone. So excellent work. This might be what I need to track down the doctor. How do you know there isn't anything else? Hey, Capey, meanwhile, as a fan, move over, Osgood. I'm going by the dates of Lawrence's saved data on the phone. This latest TARDIS sighting you found was on the last files modified on the phone before it went dead. We'll only know how far Lawrence got with his exercise once we find him. Private.
The angels are coming for you, but listen. Your life could depend on this. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead.
Yay!
They are fast, faster than you could believe. Don't turn your back.
Don't look away. And don't blink.
Good luck.
It's the doctor. Osgood will be happy. The doctor's warning of the lonely assassins. Okay.
Okay. Captain's log, stardate 54274.7. This is an audio diary. No, it's not. It's an audio journal. Journal always sounds more grown up. Okay. And I'm going to be recording stuff about Wester Drumlins and the Angels just in case anyone ever needs to know. Started back in 2005. Long story short, a house called Wester Drumlins has something nasty in the basement. Creatures called Weeping Angels, or Lonely Assassins, who, if they touch you, will send you back in time to feed off the resultant time energy. And no, I don't fully understand it myself, but they're like stone killers. And the only way to stop them
Yeah.
sounds easy, but it isn't.
I'm home.
Hiya. But it isn't. The Angels or Wester Drumlins are trapped in a circle. They're locked together because they're looking at each other, and the cellar is boarded up, so...
Trisha says she's calling the kid Marta.
What's wrong with that?
Marta Carter. What are you doing?
An audio journal.
Did you start by saying Captain's log, stardate, whatever?
No,
Did you?
I have done.
Good job, I love you, Mr. Nightingale. Come on, you can give me a hand with the shopping.
Be with you in a tick. Anyway, some guy called Flint has just bought Wester Drumlins. I don't know him, but...
There's a load of frozen stuff needs sticking in the freezer.
On it. I'm sure it won't be a problem.
Ah, that's where you're wrong.
Journal update. Flint is an idiot. I don't mind idiots. I'm used to them. I worked in local government for 6 months, but he's a dangerous idiot. He listened to everything I had to say, didn't believe a word of it. And he said he couldn't guarantee he wouldn't crack on with his plans to renovate the cellar. This guy could unleash the Weeping Angel.
Which guy?
Hiya. Sorry. Didn't hear you coming.
Who are you talking about?
Flint, new owner of Wester Drumlins. He's doing work on the place, which could, you know...
Well, he could be thinking about it. Then see how much decent builders cost and decide he doesn't need a second mortgage. Are you sure?
I'm sure. Ish.
Why don't you go over and check it out? See if he's got any contractors on the job.
I know. I should do. But that place...
Yeah, I know. Look, I'll stick the kettle on.
She's so nice.
Yeah?
Thanks. I'm praying I can convince Flint not to renovate the lower floors because those steps don't just lead to the cellar. They lead to hell.
I mean, that's one word for it.
So, no word from Nat since she popped out last night. I phoned all her mates, no joy. But I can't help thinking... I just wanted to hear her voice. So I played back a couple of my journal entries. Ones where she came in, so I'd recorded what she was saying. God. And in one of them, she says I should check out Wester Drumlins. And I say something like, I know, but I don't want to. Well, what if she wanted to help and she went over there to check it out?
Yeah, that's what happened.
What if that's what happened? And an angel or something What if she's gone forever? And I'm responsible? Just watched a message from Nats. I thought, like an idiot, it will bring us closer, but it's made me realise how far apart we are. And how much I miss her, and she's confirmed it. There's at least one active angel at Wester Drumlands. And what with everything that's going on there, I can't wait anymore. I've got to at least try and stop it before it unlocks the others. I know full well it might kill me. Or send me back in time, or... I don't know, maybe I don't stand a chance, but last time, me, Sally and the doctor used their own gazes to lock them in stone. And so, like Perseus, I go into battle with a reflective surface. Doubt I could get hold of a shield, but I'm guessing a mirror will do the trick.
Oh, we took down the mirror from the thingy.
The doctor used to call them the Lonely Assassins. He reckoned it was because they turned to stone if you even glance at them. But if you think about it, lonely assassins are the best kind. Because we've got nothing to lose.
Things are getting deep.
Well, this is it. I'm going back to where it all began. Wester Drumlands. Almost there now. It's funny, I've been there dozens of times and always got a tight knot of fear in my stomach. This time, though, nothing. I might stop the angels, or... Rani told me about this bloke called Anthony Williams. She interviewed him, and he claimed that his parents were zapped by the angels separately, but both ended up in exactly the same point in time and space. So who knows? I might beat the angels forever, or have a date at the hot old... I thought so. Right, gotta go. Gonna get in through this side entrance. If I don't make it and you find these messages, you know the drill. Don't turn your back. Don't look away, and don't blink. Good luck, Mary.
Angel! It's an angel, it's an angel, it's an angel. Oh yes, of course. Congratulations on tying the knot with Natasha. Sorry I couldn't make it, but it was an honor to receive an invite. Sally, I'm disappointed, honestly. I'm so sorry. I'm wishing you all the best, though. Not that it's honor, not honor. Have you no, well, honor? Oh my god, I hate you. That's a funny way of congratulating a bloke on his big day. Must be another thing I picked up in America. In all seriousness, thank you, Sally. The missus sends her regards too. How are you? It's been ages. The building's there. The building's there, old and tragic enough for you to photograph. Nothing could be as old as you, but there are some good contenders. I've got to make up for all that lost time somehow. Anyway, things are crazy here. Crazy but good. I might even be coming back to London for a bit. Really? We could catch up if you have the time. I have some ideas for that thing, and Natasha would be happy to meet you. You should see the new shop. You should see the new shop expansion too. There's a tiny cafe area where Nat bakes up some goods, and they're heavenly. I'd love that. Can't say much though. It's still top secret, but keep a lookout for that postcard I mentioned way back. Well, it's not exactly a postcard, but you know, to May 2, to Ma 2. You mean honor. Ugh. So I might be slightly stuck in traffic, but Nat's there. No need to fight me. Don't worry. She told me all about it. We've had a chat, and perhaps it's best if this was a girls' night out anyway. I'll see you next time I'm in town, yeah? Wait, what? You're joking. It will come to you. Not this again. Uh-oh. Larry, you have to see this place. It's proper posh. All the big wigs are here. There's free champagne too. Sorry, Nat, the traffic is rubbish right now. Be there soon. Try not to get too smashed. You shouldn't have taken the tub like I said. But no, you had to prove a point. You lost, by the way. Also, no texting and driving. It's been at Sandhill for 20 minutes. I think it's safe enough. Are you alright over there? Yeah, I'm fine. Just scrolling through my showcase, feeling mysterious and fancy-like. The photographs are beautiful. Really makes you think how much of the world is out there. Oh, there's even a few of our shop. Sally's really got an eye. She makes you look like a movie star, distant cousin thrice removed. What? I resent that. Serves you right for being late to your own friend's exhibition. Speaking of, the woman of the hour just freed up. I'm going to say hi. Text you later. I love Sally. I knew we'd get along as soon as she rolled her eyes when I explained your friendly wager. She's on my side, obvs. But she's lovely. She's even got us something. Late wedding present, she said. Remind me to send her some flowers tomorrow. Flowers and a few DVDs. How can a person only have 17? Anyway, lots of love and see you soon. 17 to 17 DVDs. That's amazing. Right, Oscar time. Let's give her the doctor. It's the doctor! Well, a doctor. The cheeky grin one with the impractical footwear. A doctor? There's more than one? Well, yes and no. There's only one doctor. But a Time Lord, the doctor has the power to regenerate. Well, when their body becomes worn out of or catastrophically damaged, there's a burning renewal, a new body, new personality. Regeneration, like a lizard's tail. We're talking about one of the mightiest species in the universe and one of their most miraculous powers, but I suppose it's a bit like a lizard's tail. Anyway, I've seen this before. It's part of the evidence that led me to Lawrence's phone. But now this clip makes sense. It's a warning of the angels. Did you see that at the end? There! The weeping angel! I can see that! They're getting stronger. We can't let them win. Lawrence's efforts won't go to waste. These recordings, they explain an awful lot, don't you think? Now we have the full story. True. So what have you worked out? Well, it's rather obvious, isn't it? Lawrence went back to stop the angels. That's pretty brave of him. Despite appearances, he seems like the kind of man who'd stay and fight. Lawrence defeated the angels before with Sally, but now they're loose and sent Natasha back to the past. Clearly, he didn't manage to stop them this time. It's up to us then. Yes, I'm afraid so. It sounds like he was banking on that one advantage. The angels can't move while they're being watched. Wanted to use their own reflections against them. It would make sense in this case using the dressing room mirror from his bedroom. Lawrence worked out that they can be trapped by their own Lange.
Angel 580.
Angel. I'll check Aisha again. There'll be a better gorge as the West of Drum insists again. You dealt with the source of the phone corruption, so whatever this is can't be related to that. Curious. But 3 calls can't be a coincidence. They're not. I traced the call back to the phone company. Looks like they were set up on the network's own automated call lines. Who do you think is behind this? That's going to be a touch trickier to find out. A touch trickier, sorry. I do have some interesting information about the calls. They were set up immediately after the phone company was formed in 1950s. All the calls were routed to one number and one very specific date. Lawrence's phone, today. Now that's long-term planning. Indeed. How could they have known Lawrence's number? It feels impossible, doesn't it? Oh, Natasha! But that's good. I like impossible things. Lawrence wouldn't have even been born then, let alone have a cell phone number. So someone planned all of this just to have these calls made right here, right now. Unless... Could it have been Natasha? Not a bad idea, and it's possible. But she was leaving messages in the 1920s. Why do it in a more obscure way all those years later? It doesn't add up. It's quite the enigma. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. That's a superb idea. Why didn't I think of it? So, might it be... Who else knows right now what we're doing? Oh no. Aisha! We need to help her. I'm trying to access her camera feed. There we go. Okay, watch this in the movie. We're gonna have to end it. I'm just body cam connecting.
Aisha, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. I was gonna phone you. Are you streaming my body cam's feed?
Where are you, right now?
Scooby-Doo's house.
What?
West of Drumlands. I just finished installing the exterior cameras. I've done some of the inside ones, but I still need to...
You have to get out of there now.
I was a unit operative for 5 years. I think I can handle a spooky old house. Hey, do you know that there's a statue of the owner in the basement?
Aisha.
Still here.
That isn't statue. Listen to me. You're going to be okay. Just don't...
She was going to say, don't blink.
Who is that?
Oh, did Cliff...
Who are you?
Turn into...
Wrong question.
What's the right question?
Where are you?
Where are you?
He's behind you. And when your friend said that you shouldn't blink and you're going to be okay, she was only half right.
Oh my god. And that, I'm afraid, no, is where we're going to have to end it. I'm so sorry, but it's 10 o'clock and I must end it there. It's been fun. We get this hype music though. And we'll continue it tomorrow. We'll play it tomorrow night, don't worry. But I've been really enjoying it. We got 31 people watching this stream in total. That was amazing that we had 31 individual people watching it. I love live streams. They're so fun. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. So thank you all for watching this live stream. I've super duper enjoyed it. Like, really enjoyed it. Ha 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 ha. Very funny, Golden. But thank you all for your support. We had chat, which I'm so happy about. We actually had chat. Chat was there. It didn't just break down like it normally does. So, I think it could be the language, but we'll find out. Or it just could be... I mean, we've had times before where it's been fine. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. Thank you all for watching. We'll do this tomorrow, definitely. I'm, like I said, pumped to do this. I love it. I know it's very story-based, and I apologise, but we're now getting into the juice of it. It's... Mwah! So, be careful. And remember, don't blink. Don't even blink. They are fast. Faster than you can possibly imagine. I didn't make that up. Don't turn your back, don't look away, and don't blink. Good luck. I had to do the blink, because he blinked at the end of it. Shut up. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you all